Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. It's Lewandowski! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Looks to the other side. Now he's off and running. Odegaard. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man? He's got two! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Croatia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. DiMarco. Can he latch on to this? Kimmich. Now Davis. Son Heung-min. Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Saka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Interesting ball. Oh, good spread. Played in. Played back in. Keeper's dealt with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Davis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Davis. And here's Lewandowski. He's played him through. Keeper sees it all the way. Chance here to counter. Diaz. Odegaard. Can he get onto this? Diaz has it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Croatia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Saka. Vlahovic. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vlahovic! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafael Leao, brilliantly cut out. Nicely spread. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vlahovic, and the counter is on. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Diaz. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. This is actually quite a courageous move, and
up he goes! Just needed better contact. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
2 added minutes has been
So
indicated.
just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's gone loose. Rafael Leao, Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. So, and that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saka. Pass is just off target. Vicario punts it upfield. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Rafael Leao. Played back in. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Got shapes to shoot! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the runner. Diaz. Diaz has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Davis gets it away. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. DiMarco cuts it out. Rodri. Out to the right. And it's Davis. Son Heung-min.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
71,649.
Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao with the foul. Over to the left. Hakimi gets over and intercepts.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Terrific header! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Number 5.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got
Number
two
3.
strong teams of fairly
Van
equal
Dijk.
standing. The outcome
Number
should all come
16.
down to finishing.
Rodri.
And he's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Tries the cross.
Number 14.
No, that's not going to find its
Nico
target.
Williams. Number
Nzonzi.
9.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Number 15.
Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 13.
Mbappe!
Substitution
Oh,
taking
denied
place.
brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Oh, what a ball! And he's in on goal. Williams! They've done it! And they've got their lead back.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam take the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
So their fourth corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made... There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Into the last 5 minutes. Pellegrini. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's come loose.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne, Martinelli. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Big header! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival.
And we're done. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Osimhen walking off with the spoils, richly deserved.
The screen for a special presentation.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this. And that should get the job done. And Croatia can counter-attack now. Son Heung-min, well seen, saw that coming. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, there's the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Son Heung-min. Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Croatia with the corner, they're first. Bernardo Silva, and he was alert to it. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Diaz, and he was quick to react. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Davies really added the width there, thanks...
He's had a hit! Goal! Croatia! There is the breakthrough! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too.
Shot at goal! It's in! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not... And Martinez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee's given a throw. Dembele. Now Ødegaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Diaz. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ødegaard, well read, and the danger is averted. Ødegaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's a good ball. And the finish! He's got a goal! Right back in the game!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Lewandowski. And it's Davis. No outsmarting him this time. Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now, this could be a chance. And he's heaved it away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Martinez couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Son Heung-min, Lewandowski, Davis. Brilliantly cut out. Diaz. And here's the chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fiddles it through. Diaz gets flagged offside. And here's Osimhen. So nearly the perfect ball. Saka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lewandowski chasing after it. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Osimhen, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it, and in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands. And
can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Croatia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
DiMarco calmly anticipates. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Hakimi gets his pass away. Cristiano Ronaldo, And the flag has stayed down. Well, the counter could be on here. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Martinez. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Martinez nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Nicely intercepted. That's really well cleared.
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Hakimi. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ødegaard. Works it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Quick look, then plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Osimhen. Big chance! Goal! They're seen no way back, but they are level.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Ødegaard. Number 16, Rodri. Number 3, Van Dijk. Number 8.
One score, he proves rigid and robust.
6, Cristiano
Well, the ref's been
Ronaldo.
lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Osimhen. Coming on
So
the field.
who is the target
Number
now?
9,
He's having a look at what's
Pellegrini.
available.
Number 13, McTominay. Number 11, Rudiger. Number 14, Nico Williams. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 21, Vlahovic.
Bit too much weight on the pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He is through here. DiMarco attempts a clearance. Nice physical challenge. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Robertson picks it up out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Croatia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Terrific header! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Lovely bit of skill. And he lines up a cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Robertson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Martinelli. He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Mohamed Salah. This could be their final throw of the dice. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first? And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.
Please be reminded that drinking is
so
only
a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Davis. That's the throw. Schlotterbeck. Vlahovic. Mbappe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Decent hit! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri spots it and intercepts. And he's being shifted off it. Rafael Leao.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Mbappe. Vietnam have a free kick. Diaz. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's De Bruyne. Turns and goes back. And he was alert to it. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Lewandowski. Diaz. Odegaard. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
small. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Modric. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe puts in a cross. Bastoni. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is not finding anyone. Mbappe. Hernandez. Now DiMarco. Ødegaard. Vlahovic, who's set up one goal so far. Vietnam have it back and can go again. Mbappe, big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please make sure to watch
Well, the
screen for
pickings
information
certainly have
bulletin
been rich
from
in
the
this
Regional
first
Police
half.
Department.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Vietnam leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Modric does really well there, he is strong. Kubo, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes short and sharp. Great chance! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's got his range wrong there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Diaz. Rodri.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Substitutions taking place.
Croatia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. He is through here. That's a shade optimistic.
The attendance
And
for this
Croatia
match
can
was
counter-attack now.
72,306.
Now it's Martinelli. Rafael Leao!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
And that could set him on his way. Alisson can claim that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played him through. Diaz has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just eases him off the ball. Kimmich. Now it's Rafael Leao.
There they go, hunting again.
Van Dijk gets it away. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Martinelli. Aims beyond the defence. Diaz looking to run onto it. Alisson catches it safely. Rafael Leao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Saka. Rafael Leao. Saka. Cross flung in towards the middle. Firmly met. Diaz. Diaz is in a really good position out wide. Oh, smashing header! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Bellingham. Marquinhos. Oh, played right into his path. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, that's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Danger averted for now. Vlahovic, and he welcomes it in. He might be in here. Shapes to shoot. They are rampant. And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Stood up well to him there. That's good running with the ball. Ødegaard. Shot a goal! Oh, extraordinary.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He can run onto that. Now it's Martinelli. Hernandez getting this one clear. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Martinelli. Gives it back.
Really got it.
Martinelli! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what
Hello
we saw.
and this is a quick
Haaland
reminder to
reflecting
let you know
on
that you'll be
a
able to catch
stellar
today's
performance
match broadcast
and now
live
taking
on
home
Aircraft's
a
FM
permanent
station.
reminder for his mantelpiece. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.